We are going with commodity codes. Commodity codes is nothing but your SAP's commodity codes. So Ariba uses UNSP-SAP commodity codes. Whatever you're seeing here, that is UNSP commodity code. Commodity code mapping will be done from one-to-one mapping. So of course UNSP code is coming as a BOV01. In what is our commodity code? Mapping has to be done. That is what you are going to maintain. This commodity code or custom commodity codes are user-specific. For example, I want to select from UNSP. I want to select my custom, whatever the combination. The UNSP code of this one, 4412, will belong to case 1234 of our client. You can also create new ones by using click on Create New. Create. If there is not, a mapping is available, you can do that. The partitioned commodity codes is nothing but your material groups in your supplier ERP system. Whatever the material groups. So you need to have a commodity code mapping between standard Ariba codes to your ERP commodity code description. Partitioned commodity code maps will give you. This is basically your material group. This is your material group mapping, so, for example, I will select this one. So external commodity code description. Partitioned commodity code description. Account type is capital. This will have additional information when this particular commodity code is using. What kind of a commodity code to select? Capital company code. To which company code is mapped? What is the category? It is a material service. Account category is A. What is the minimum and maximum amount set up for this partitioned commodity code? I will also show you one more place where you are going to see this commodity code mapping in way, import and export. Import commodity. So here, import system commodity codes. This is done only one time, when we are importing Ariba implementation. That time you are going to create this one. Import ERP commodity code to this is also called as a semi-file. ERP commodity code to commodity material group. To your commodity code mapping. So let's export this one. ERP commodity code to commodity code. Export. Click on Export. Click on OK. All the sources I'm updating. System also commodity export map file. Okay, so material group. ERP material group. Some common ID. Okay, so all three effects filter. I will go to the commodity mapping. I will select. These are all your levels. Okay, so this is my common idea. Commodity code which will be mapped to 10001 Z-Cruise 1002. There are three types. One is expand category, other category, expense category. This has been linked to commodity code AP0010101710. The commodity code description says UNSP-SAP code which will be mapped to this material group. And for this company code, whether set category. What? I will show you here. DMS. Actually we will be having DM, only someone has created AS also. So M stands for material. So whenever you're having purchasing this commodity code, for example, if I started purchasing from this commodity code, when you're creating APR, when you're selecting this commodity code, automatically it will assign to this particular material group in your ERP system and system expects this to be of a material. You should not be using service. For example, if I select this one. Okay. So you should allow. What type of a category should be allowed? You can give. M means material. If it is service, you should give D. So expense type material. Then, on the right-hand side, what type of accounting information? It accepts cost center. You cannot decide. Once I select this commodity, code and material type will be material and I will be deciding whether it is a cost center purchase or internal order purchase, WBS purchase. If you try to process without cost center, the system will stop you. This material code is expecting a cost center detail. If you are creating with some other internal order or something, the system will stop you and ask for a cost center detail. Once you select again, this is only mapped to this particular commodity and this particular build. If you're changing also, it will stop or it will give a problem when your submission time. So you need to maintain the details here. What is allowed commodity for this particular type of commodity? What is the accounting information is collected? So whenever you're creating a PR, you randomly select a material commodity. Code and system is not allowing to proceed. You come here and verify this semi-file, which is also called commodity export mapping file. Enter your material item which you are entering here. Find out whether that has been extended to the company code which you are using. If it is extended, and find out what is the accounting information which is used. If these three wages are matching, the system will allow you to proceed with submission of your PR. As a practice time whenever you are doing. If you're getting this error, try to use the values from this file to take the material commodity card of this one and use the company code of this one and accounting information of this one. Then you should be able to clear or submit your purchase requisition. So this is your commodity code which you want to export. You need to import this commodity code. If it is missing, then you need to maintain that commodity code mapping. It clear. You can give it a test also by adding some commodity codes which you know. Try to import and see the file which is loading or not. Here, you will not hear you. You are able to create directly by clicking and create new type of commodity code which you want to create. You provide the name. It is a custom. I'll just put the name as 45, name 4523, and name as the furniture. Fitting. What is the parent group I need to select?